Good evening, sports fans. We are back at you live with the start of the boys varsity game. We're getting the starting lineups as we speak. Otsego's got number 3, Blake Marks. Number 5, Louis DeGrande, the 4th. Number 12, Nicholas Lopez. Number 14 is Nolan Vanderrost. And number 20 is Brevin Gabos. And now we meet our Red Wolves. Number 0 is Eli Sonnenberg. Truman Brennan is number 1.
Number 3,
Baron Marinich gets the start, number 3.
Number 25, Nate Lemire.
Nate Lemire, number 25, starting tonight.
And number 55.
And in the man in the middle, number 55, Darren Stry.
Assisted by Rick Gilbert.
Rick Gilbert and Brandon Beery. So, here we go. Red Wolves. Gonna jump Mr. Stry at center. He's gonna face Brevin Gabos from Otsego. Ball is up and we are off. Otsego wins the tip. Truman Brennan on defense. Wolves come out. There's a 3-pointer from Davos. That's no good. Lemaire's going to get to that one. That's going to go off Otsego. Nice hustle by Nate Lemire. Sonnenberg's going to inbound the ball over here. Truman Brennan. Back to Eli. Back to Truman. Up to Baron Marinich. He's got Stry open. Big foul there. That's on 12 for Otsego. That's Nicholas Lopez. Nick Lopez, his first team first. Again, if you're unfamiliar with the new foul rules, there are no 1-and-1 foul or free throws anymore in high school basketball. Got a 5-second count. So that's a turnover. Otsego is going to get the ball. Otsego is going to bring it up. Blake Marks is number 3. He's going to handle. 14's Nolan Vanderrost. Back to Vanderrost. That's inside number 12, Nicholas Lopez. Misses off. Brennan's got the ball. Going to go back over. Marinich up to Eli. Back to Marinich. Barron's going to take a shot. He's going to miss that one. That's going to be rebounded by number 5, Louis DeGrande. There's a 3 on the fly from Otsego, no good. Lemire with a nice hustle play is going to get the rebound. Barron's going to push. Truman Brennan with a Euro step, that's blocked. Otsego faithful not happy with that call. Brevin Gabos with the call. Truman Brennan's going to go to the line to finish up what I was talking about with the 1-on-1. There is no 1-on-1 in high school basketball anymore. What happens is each quarter, there's a foul count. When you get to the 5th foul in that quarter, you shoot 2 free throws. Resets each quarter, and there is no 1-on-1. So if you have been not seen one of these games in a while, it's a little bit different strategy. It's a little bit different reality. Truman missed the first. Second one is up. Second one is good. Paw Paw takes the early lead, 1-0. Otsego, much like the girls, is going to push the ball. They're going to get to the basket really quick and really easy. That's Lopez on the basket. And then they're going to press after made baskets. Eli's going to try to bring it up. He's going to go to Barron. Marinich is going to bounce that off Otsego. It's out of bounds. I think so. Baron Marinich to the basket. No, either one of these two. Sorry, I was doing some maintenance for the youth program. Eli, that ball's picked off. They're going to go back the other way. Otsego running the floor. 4-1 Otsego. Truman Brennan's going to come up to Barron. Barron's going to come across half court and get trapped there. Not where you want to get trapped. Truman's got the ball. In stride with a nice touch. Misses it off the good job with Darren to gather that ball. Otsego's going to push, then they're going to pull up. Back at it. Jump stop, no good. Going to call that foul on the floor. So Eli Sonnabane picks up his first. That's a non-shooting foul, so that ball's going to be out of bounds. Aiden Weber into the game for Paw Paw, replacing Marinich. Inbounds, Lopez. Otsego working it around. Pass down low, that's into the corner, and that's out of bounds. Otsego to inbound. Stack on this side. They're going to break to the ball. Ball is in. Kyle Lingbeek. Lingbeek's trapped with the ball. He's going to try to get that and succeed. That's Lopez on the drive. Oh, that's Gabos on the drive. Brennan. Up ahead. Lemaire. Down into Stry. Stry scores. Otsego with the push. They got to be ready for the transition tonight. Otsego will run the ball. They, Gabos again. Otsego runs the ball a lot like Michigan State's up-tempo basketball offense. Push, push, push. Every made basket, you're going to see them pushing the ball up the court. This is Sonneberg up high. Down into the corner. Lemaire with a nice move. Nate Lemaire to the basket. Lingbeek, that's over to Gabos. No good. Good position by Paw Paw on the rebound. Aiden Weber into Truman Brennan. He's going to go forward. Lemaire, another nice move. Lemaire to the basket. It almost goes, but Nate Lemaire is going to go to the free throw line, shoot a couple free throws from the charity stripe.
Otsego
8-5 your score here.
his first team third, Nate Lemaire will shoot two.
Lemaire's first free throw is up. And it falls. See if we can get one out of Nate with a little less drama. Nate Lemaire shoot his second free throw. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Rebound. Otsego out. They're looking to push. Lingbeek's going to go down. He's going to dump the ball to the corner. No good. Rebound. Back out to Lopez. That's going to go across the Lingbeek. Stolen there. Aiden Weber up to Truman. Truman scores. Otsego pushing. It's going to be down to Lopez. Lopez with a spin move, scores. 10-8, 3:03 to go in the first. Sonnenberg, that's going to go over. Back to Eli. Eli's going to push. Eli's to the basket. Nice move by Eli Sonnenberg. Got a little wiggle in our camera here. I'm trying to stop that. Marks is going to bring the ball up for Otsego. Nice defense by Sonnenberg, and Eli was on the line when he grabbed the ball. That was a good call. Good defensive pressure by Eli. Marinich back into the game. Lemaire checks out, or nope, sorry, Aiden Weber checks out. That's over to Lingbeek. Coming back, Blake Marks. Got himself caught. Nice defense underneath by the Red Wolves. Eli Sonnenberg's able to get it. Off we go. Truman Brennan with the push. Nobody stops ball. Truman goes all the way through. He's going to let that one go. A good take by Truman. Nobody's going to stop the ball and keep advancing. He got to look at the rim. It was blocked out of bounds. Eli's going to inbound. Coach Beery calls his play. Ball's inbounded to Marinich. Barron over here to Lemaire. Across to Eli. That's going to go into Darren. Stry, nice move, nice positioning. Darren Stry got the body moving in the right direction, and there's not anybody in the conference going to stop that when it's moving in the right direction. Missed steal, but then Nate gets it the second time around. Nice read by Nate Lemaire. He's going to go to the basket. That's hard off the glass, but Truman Brennan there for the putback. Red Wolves jump up to a 4-point lead. Baseline, nowhere to go. Gets it out, Lingbeek. Lingbeek in trouble. That's going to be a 5-second call or a travel. Lopez inside. 34 gets his own rebound. That's Landon Eastman. So we're going to get a timeout by Paw Paw. 1:01 to go here in the first, and Paw Paw hanging tough with the Bulldogs of Otsego, playing some good defense. They're scrapping after some ball. So here we go. No commercials to go to, so you get a little bit of silence at the timeouts. Let you kind of enjoy the band while I'm yelling over them. Baron Marinich to inbound. He's got Eli Sonnenberg. Oh, sorry, here we go. Now we're in it. Eli's going to look cross court. That's not a good idea anytime. From the corner. That's good for three. Nolan Vandeross with a three-pointer. Eli in the middle. Ball out of bounds to Paw Paw. Eli's going to inbound. Eli. There's a shot. Darren Stry with a nice, we got a call on the floor. Darren Stry with nice hustle. 20 on the foul, that's Gabos.
Number 20 of Reverend Gabos, his second, team fourth.
Eli Sonnenberg to inbounds. Into Stry. Stry's going to go to his right. Stry's going to score. That's going to close out the quarter, and Paw Paw is going to go into the huddle, up one. Okay, so here we are, 16-15, end of the first. That's a good outcome for Paw Paw. They played well, played very scrappily on the defensive end. Let you hear the pep band. I got no quick or witty insight to add right now. Paw Paw's moved the ball around well. They've been, the first 2 minutes of the quarter, they were really getting beat back on defense, but they've corrected and adjusted to that. Looks like one of the big advantages we have, and when I say big, I mean big, Darren Stry. They don't have anybody that can match him with size or height. Sonnenberg's going to inbound. Truman Brennan will start the play. Truman, that's Nate Lemaire to the middle. Nate's going to go to the basket. Nate's going to draw a foul. That's a good job by Nate Lemaire to get to the basket and put another foul up on the board for Otsego. The next foul, Paw Paw will be shooting two. First one rolls in. Got to reset the team fouls, get it back to 0. That's one now for everybody's learning the new scoring system and the new foul system. Take a real quick peek up what's going on. Lemaire hits both. Paw Paw takes a 3-point lead. Otsego is going to bring it up. He's going to take a shot there, and then he hits. Blake Marks hits a little mid-range jumper. This is going to be Marinich. Back to Truman. Truman Brennan finds Eli Sonnenberg. Back over here to Nate Lemaire. Back to Baron Marinich. Good movement by the Red Wolves. Sonnenberg's going to go back to the baseline. Use that left, or use the right hand. But Eli scores even with the weak hand. Lingbeek. This is over. Nolan Vanderross back over. Marks in the corner. Vanderross is going to get charged. So they are going to call the, they should have just called that an offensive foul, made it easier on everybody, but, you know, he called him with the push. This is this. Sonnenberg in, Marinich, back to Sonnenberg. Eli's got a momentum up to Lemaire. Lemaire to the basket, kick it back, over to the corner. Good shot there by Truman, but now Otsego's got somebody out. Eli Sonnenberg burst to speed. Eli hit the B button there. Goes Truman. Lemaire's got Stry. Stry gets the ball stripped. Darren comes up grabbing his wrist. Now they're going to put a tourniquet on it. Not sure how that one was not called. Lemaire in the corner. Hands it off. Barron. Barron was looking for Eli Sonnenberg. There was nobody there. Here comes Otsego back into the play. That's a kick out. That's Lopez. Nick Lopez with the three-pointer, and that gives Otsego the lead. 6:03, 6:02. Marinich is going to move it up. Lemaire back over. Stry with the ball fake. Darren to the basket. No good. Otsego. I'm sorry about that. Yep. You're going to get that probably 6-7 times tonight. Sorry, it's my first time this year, and I don't have a camera person, so I'm doing it all myself. It's like a one-man band over here. But I still think I'll give you a better experience than you're getting on the NFHS network. Even with a missed play. They miss plays every once in a while with the auto camera, too. Eli Sonnenberg to inbound. He's got to get it in. Throws it up. Brennan's got the ball. Truman kicks it back to Truman. Lemaire in the corner. Truman's got an angle out to Marinich. Marinich to the middle. Back out. Lemaire over to Truman. Back to Marinich. Caden Weber. Lemaire is going to go to the middle. We get a shot. Lemaire is going to go to the basket. That's going to be a foul on Otsego. Lemaire is going to go to the free throw line. So Nate Lemaire is going to shoot some free throws. First shot is up, and first shot is silky smooth from Nate Lemaire. Lemaire for his 7th point of the night. And that is good. Nate Lemaire keeping Paw Paw alive in this game, 22-22. Otsego looking to push, nothing there. Marks got the ball. Marks to the basket. Marks scores. Eli Sonnenberg is going to throw it up. Caden Weber is going to bring it out. Truman Brennan's lost the ball there a little bit. He's going to go back to Caden Weber. That's going to go to Baron Marinich. He's got Sonnenberg wide. Didn't see him. Got off a nice shot. That's 2 points for Baron Marinich. Didn't matter that he didn't see him. Had some cooking of his own. Marks. Lopez. Down to Gabos. Nope, sorry, that's not. Marks has got the ball now. He's going to take a jumper. That's off the rim. Nice box out by Baron Marinich. Going to go here to Caden Weber. Dribble down, get it back in. Truman Brennan. Truman Brennan going to take a nice spin move, misses it. Caden Weber from the corner, in and out. Lingbeek. Lingbeek inside, hands it off, and that's going to be good for Nick Lopez. Truman Brennan. Pull a step back three, no good. Rebound, Marks, along with Lemaire. Nate Lemaire with some nice hustle on the inside. He's driving the Otsego fans crazy tonight with some of his play. So we're going to have a timeout. Looks like a full timeout. Let's take a look up at the stat scores. At least see what you've got on the board. Eli Sonnenberg's got 4. Truman Brennan with 5. Baron Marinich has got 2. Lemaire with 7. Stry with 6. Back over we go. So coming back at it. Paw Paw trails by 2, 3:24 to go here. Otsego's going to bring it in from downtown. Across the logo, this is Marks. 42 in the game for Otsego. Don't have that number. So we're just going to call him 42. That's an air ball. Landon Eastman, I did have his number. Gobbles with the ball. He's going to dribble in. He's going to take the shot. No good. Going to get foul on 0. Eli Sonnenberg. That's his second. Gobbles at the free throw line. First shot is up and good. 27-24. Gobbles' second is up and good. Marinich over to Truman. Otsego's gone to a 1-3-1 trap. Stry inside. Stry powers it. They've got no answer for that. So if we can continue to get the ball down low. This is Marks. Gabos. Don't have a number for 42. Gobbles with the miss. Going the other way. Truman Brennan. Baron Marinich, long distance, no good. Good hustle down there on defense by Caden Weber. That's going to go off Aiden Weber, and that's going to be a Otsego ball. Lemaire coming back into the game for Paw Paw. So that's into 42. It's going to go to, looking for Marks. He's got him. Marks with a spin. That's a shot off the glass. That's going to be not called over the back, but it's going to be Paw Paw ball. Marinich to inbound. Truman's down there with Lemaire, or excuse me, Aiden Weber. Oh, sorry. There's 2. I'm keeping track. Truman, minute 11 to go. Down 2. Nice pick and roll with Truman and Stry. They're going to call that an offensive, that's 3. They're going to call that an offensive foul on Stry. That's the one where he's got to pull up and hit the 8-footer. A little bit went to the hole that time, and that person was waiting there eating lunch. DeGrande with the ball. Nice defensive play by Paw Paw. They try to save it. Stride tries to save it and goes out of bounds. But Aiden Weber with a nice defensive play. Otsego trying to work the ball around the perimeter. 36 seconds to go. Back over. Shot by number 5. DeGrande, no good. They're going to get Otsego with a foul there. Looks like it's on 14. Nope. It's on 42, the mystery man. That's the team 4, so still no shot. Next one will be a 2-shot foul. This new rule can really impact the game if the officials are letting them play and not get to the free throw line much at all. Paw Paw's done a nice job of attacking the rim and getting the free throw line that way. That was tipped. They're fine. 12 seconds to go, but he loses the ball. That's going to give Otsego an easy bucket. Paw Paw's got to hurry. 5 seconds to go in the period. Stry's going to set a pick. Got a shot off. No good. Costly turnover there at the end of the first half, but Paw Paw still in this game very much so. 26-30 is your score going into halftime. My guess is we're going to have some hoopster play during halftime today. Somebody gets too close to my screen, it freezes. So I'm going to try to keep people out of getting too close to my screen. But we do have some third graders out there tonight. So halftime entertainment. Looks like we're going to play some 2-on-2. Oh, and we're going to go full court 2-on-2. I think full court 2-on-2 is a little bit much. So if you're just joining us now, we've got the third graders out there. And it is, both of them are playing 3 men down. A lot of open ice. I'm not going to follow this very much. I'm going to have to take a break, so I'm going to put you on half court here, and that's what you get for a few minutes.
away from the fan cam.
Okay, so here we go, getting ready to start the second half. Otsego leads 30 to 26. Gonna be Paw Paw ball. Eli Sonnenberg out there with Lemaire, Truman Brennan, Marinich, and Darren Stry, starters for the Paw Paw. Looks like starters for Otsego as well. Truman Brennan going to key the play. Truman on marks. Gobble steps out to heads. Truman's going to take it around. He's going to look. Nothing there. Eli rotates up. Eli Sonnenberg trying to create some space. Marinich is going to cut off that. Picked up. Truman lost the ball. Marks has got it going the other way. Ooh, that was not good looking. He slipped. That is a terrible call. He completely slipped all by himself. But Truman's going to pick up the foul on that. Doesn't necessarily off the Eli Sonnenberg's back. Nice play by Marks. Paw Paw ball going the other way. You don't necessarily have to have a foul when somebody falls down. Sonnenberg up to Lemaire. Nate's going to drive, dish it. Brennan with a 12-footer, no good. And here comes Otsego back to how they started the game, trying to push the ball. Gabos to the lane. That's going to get called probably on Lemaire, maybe on Marinich. Yep, spare Marinich.
Number 3, Marinich, his first, team second.
Gabos will shoot for Otsego. And Otsego draws first blood here in the second half. Second shot coming. It's up and it is good. 32-26, Otsego up 6. And they go immediately into the press. Truman Brennan back to Eli. Eli over to Marinich, back to Eli. Down to Marinich. Marinich with a nice move into Stry, nice dish. Darren Stry with the shot. Otsego looks to push. Lopez going to give that one back. Oh, throws it right to Stry, and Stry falls down. Don't know what happened there. They're going to call it on number 12, Nick Lopez. Truman Brennan over to Marinich, back to Truman. Back here to Marinich, back to Truman, over to Eli. Eli's going to attack. Eli to the basket. Eli Sonnenberg. Right back at it. Otsego. Marks. Going to whip that one back up. That's hit by Gabos. That's the three-pointer. Takes it back to 5. Sonnenberg back to Truman. Up to Marinich. Marinich is going to get a pick from Stry. No roll. He's going to get it inside, though. Stry with a nice little jump hook. No good. And Gabos, no, number 5. DeGrande just missed the layup, but he's going to go to the free throw line. So that one's on Truman. That's his second. Team's third foul already of the third quarter. Otsego has picked up the tempo. Fast breaks and pushing the ball at every opportunity. Back over to Truman. Eli. You got to get it over here. Sorry. Tried to move that one, but didn't work. Caden Bowen with the foul. I was calling him by the wrong name earlier. First time. JV up on varsity. That's definitely Caden Bowen. Into the corner. There's a shot. No good. To the basket. No good. Truman lost the rebound. Lopez is going to go again. No good. Paw Paw cannot buy an offensive rebound. Marks dishes the ball inside. We're going to get a foul call. That's going to be on Truman. It looked like. Yep. Truman Brennan. That's the team fifth, so we got 2 shots for the rest of the quarter. So Paw Paw's going to call a timeout. 2 free throws coming for Otsego. Paw Paw down 36-30. So Otsego shooting. 4:56 to go here in the third. 36-30 Otsego. Nicholas Lopez at the line. Shooting 2. First one is up and good. Second free throw. On its way. Good. Bowen over to Eli, to Truman, back to Bowen, back to Eli. Gonna move. Eli, back over, moving it, no good. Sorry, that's 5. I'm calling the game, but I'm watching the game. Bowen's gonna inbound. Eli Sonnenberg. Back up to Lemaire, over. Bowen down to the corner. Truman, no good on the 3. And breakaway. Nick Lopez with, I guess we're going to call that a dunk. There's a steal. Otsego starting to run. That's a good play. That's a good play by Paw Paw to get back on that one. Marinich is going to come back in. Aiden Weber's going to come back in. Paw Paw down 10. Need to get some offense established to get back into this game. Marinich. That's not good. Nice pass by Eli Sonnenberg. Good block at the other end. Not sure what's going on down there now. I'm going to say 14 Otsego. Vanderost. Team's second foul. Kind of a crazy little exchange there. Sonnenberg, Ince, Bowen. Oop, yeah. Bowen gives it up. Sonnenberg. Eli's in trouble. Got to get it over to Bowen. Bowen's got a shot. There's a nice shot. 2 points. Otsego brings it up. Marks. Gabos. Vanderost. No good. Marinitz with the rebound. Marinitz to run. Got Weber out on the... No. They did not call the foul. I think he called him for being out of bounds. I'm going to have to check my lens when I get back home tonight because I'm seeing a lot more fouls with my eyes than I'm seeing called. Maybe the camera's catching them, but I don't know. Bowen to inbounds. Weber. Marinich. Back. 3. No good. Short. Good rebound by Lemaire. Or by Weber. Marinich rebound. No good. And we're going to get a foul call. Good job on the offensive glass by the Wolves.
Otsego foul number 34, Landon Eastman. It's third. Aiden Weber will shoot 2.
Landon Eastman with the foul. Aiden Weber's going to shoot 2. Lemaire's set to check back in. Good shot. Stry's going to get a break. Smaller lineup for Paw Paw, but a quicker lineup. Good shot. Otsego's going to bring it up. Vanderost is going to key the play. Vanderost to the basket, no good. Bowen with the rebound. They're going to call Vanderost with the foul. Yes, they are, and he's going to get to sit down for that one. So Durr in the game for Otsego. Running the court. Weber to the basket. No good. Durr. Marks. Eastman back to Marks. Sonnenberg. Nice play by Eli Sonnenberg. It's going to be Otsego ball, but that's a... No, yes, Otsego ball. We're going to get a timeout. It's much more fun with a color commentator when I can say stupid stuff to them and they can talk back to me. But we'll get to that. We'll get there before the end of the season. Need a couple more pieces of equipment to make that happen. Paw Paw is still in this game, 40-34, down 6. Have played well in the second half. They've just made a couple of key mistakes that have let the lead grow from 4 to 6. Two 2:11 to go. 34-40. Ball inbounded. Lopez. Over to Durr. Durr's going to take baseline. He's going to hand that one off. That was Landon Eastman. Eli. Barron. Oh, he's going to throw that one away. Durr to the basket, no good. Rebound by Eastman. No foul call. Paw Paw's going to come away with that, and Durr's going to make it foul.
Otsego foul number 44, Scott Durr, his first, team fifth.
Barron was a little bit guilty of making a decision to pass before he looked up. Definitely not on the same page, but it's all right. Didn't hurt us. So both teams are in double bonus until the well, there's no single bonus, but 2 free throws until the end of the quarter. Bowen hits his first. 42-35. Cut it back to 6 here. Nope, no good. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. They're going to try to push it. Marks with Sonnenberg on him. Lopez. He's going to bring it out. Durr's going to try a long one. That's no good. Good rebound by Bowen. Off we go. This is going to be Weber. Down in the corner, Sonnenberg. Rotating up. Eli Sonnenberg. Bowen. Weber. Marinich. Now back out, Marinich. Eli Sonnenberg's open. Eli nails the three-pointer. Good ball movement by the Red Wolves. Eli Sonnenberg sticks a three-pointer. Brings us within 4. Sonnenberg on ball. Marks is on him. Inside. Red Wolves doing a nice job. Durr with the three-pointer, no good. Red Wolves are going to have a chance to cut this within 2 at the end of the quarter here. Marinich got Eli in the corner. Back to Marinich. Marinich for 3, no good. Oh, that's thrown out of bounds by Otsego. That's going to be Paw Paw ball. 12.5 seconds to go in the quarter. Paw Paw trailing by 4 has the ball, chance to do good things. Set up in a box, into Marinich. Marinich up to Eli, 8-7, 6. Eli. Lemaire, no good. So at the end of 3, reset those fouls. Paw Paw, 42 or 38. Otsego, 42, 4-point game. Okay, here we go, starting the 4th quarter here in Paw Paw. I'd normally have a lot more planned to do and say during these games, but today was decided to do this about 4 o'clock today, so I didn't have a lot of time to set stuff up or bring stuff. But also thought it was a good opportunity to get this tested and see how we could do. So I think we're doing okay, other than missing action about 10% of the time. Truman Brennan back on the floor. Truman's got the ball. Looks like they're trying to make an effort to get the ball down inside to Darren Stry. They're going to get it to him, but way too far away from the basket. Lemaire's going to drive to the hole. He's going to look for Stry. They're certainly making an effort to try to get it down there, but he's got to establish better position before they can do that. This is down to Marks. Marks is going to go to the basket. No good. Eli Sonnenberg causes it to go. Gabos is in the corner. He's going to try to drive on Marinich. Ball comes out. Marks is going to take a long three. Missed that. That ball's way up in the air. Going to try to drive to the basket again. That's Gabos. No good. Good rebound there by Lingbeek. Nate Lemire is away. Drop off to Dennis. They're going to call that off for a travel. Nice break of the press. Good idea from Lemire. Darren just didn't finish. Vandeross with Lemire on him. Inside, or out the wing, Lingbeek. Eli Sonnenberg all over Gabos, is their best player. Marks. Oh, stutter step from Marks. They just let him go. Thought he was going to go outside, so didn't play defense on him. Truman, Eli, Marinich. So there's a 10-second violation on the Red Wolves. That's a big moment in this game. Otsego's got an 8-point lead, 6:06 to go. Paw Paw needs to crank it up on the defensive end, get the ball back. Paw Paw's without one of their most potent offensive weapons, well, actually two of their most potent offensive weapons in Tate and Roth. This is a long one, no good. Sonnenberg's gonna push. Eli Sonnenberg tries to dump that back. Lingbeek's got it. And there's a Euro step through, no good. Stry pushing it ahead again, Sonnenberg. Eli to the basket. And that's blocked, and that's gonna go out of bounds. I absolutely cannot believe there was not a body call there. Eli Sonnenberg and an inbound. This is Marinich. Barron loses the ball in the corner. Marks back out top. Vanderoos. Lingbeek over to Gabos. Gabos is going to fake a couple times. Vanderoos. DeGrande's got the ball inside again. We walk away from him. Think he's going to do one thing, so we just walk away from him. And now Otsego's brought it up to 10, and the Otsego faithful starting to get a little loud in here. Decent crowd stayed over from the girls' game. I'd say it's about 60% of what it was in here for the girls. So that's good. (48-38). Paw Paw really needs to turn it up on the defensive end. They've allowed a couple of plays here in the last minute of the game where they just looked at the person and everybody left them. So out of the timeout, Paw Paw's going to have the ball. Inbound, Truman Brennan. Truman down a little too tall. Looking for Lemaire, a little too tall on the pass. But this is the end of the court where the Paw Paw needs to really buckle down. Vanderrost with the ball. That's Gabos out to Marks. Big three-point miss there. Otsego was on the end line. Marks was on the end line. Lemaire comes out for Paw Paw. Eli's going to bring it up. There it's down to Stry. Stry back to Eli. Truman Brennan. Back out here. Bowen. Marinich. Oh, and he missed a wide open, but he made a nice move. Nice move from Baron Marinich. Marks with the ball. Paw Paw down 8. 3:59. Marks into the corner. Gabos. DeGrande cuts by. This is Vanderrost. They have a timeout from Otsego. Good defense there by the Wolves. They're cutting off the lanes. Nate Lemaire set to check back in. I'm going to go this way this time. See if Coach Beery can come up with some wisdom here. Still very much so in this game. Need a little bit of a run here. But defense can create that. Otsego's not playing especially well. So if we can just get some defensive boards is going to be our first key to this. And second key is going to be to take care of the basketball and have good quality offensive possessions over the next 3 minutes and 45 seconds. When we take our time and have that patience, we are, and they're going to get Eli Sonnenberg with a reach. Doesn't hurt us, 3:43. Still got 4 fouls to give. It's Eli's third. Gabos back to Vanderrost. That's 6. Vanderrost. All across, Marks, Sonnenberg on him. Good defense by Eli Sonnenberg. Otsego kicks it back out. Gabos. And Marks is going to take a 3, and he's going to miss that 3. Good rebound. Marinich going to move it up. We got Bowen moving with the ball. Truman Brennan, cross, nice pass to Marinich. Nice play by Paw Paw. Cuts it to 6, 3 minutes to go. This is what you need to do. Whittle off 2 points a minute. Vanderrost needs some defense here out of the Red Wolves. Eli Sonnenberg, that's not. He's going to get Eli with a cheap slap. Eli, if he doesn't swing at that ball, he's got it stolen. It's just a reaction play. Marks is going to try to take the ball in. That's not a good shot from Otsego. Truman Brennan, chance to cut it to 4. Truman's working in. Baron Marinich. They're going to get a foul. Yep, they're going to get the foul on Vanderoost. That's going to give us a foul for the quarter. More importantly, that's 3 on Vanderoost. Eli's got to go out of the game. His 4th foul for a minute. I mean, they can't afford to keep him out too long. Bowen's going to inbound the ball. Bowen into Marinich. Barron cross. Aiden Weber knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Going to be Paw Paw's ball. Bowen's going to trigger again. Got to get it in. That's going to be off Marinich and over to Weber, back to Marinich. Barron. Aiden Weber. Inside, Nate Lemaire. Lemaire is going to get 2 free throws. Good job getting it inside, good patience. This is what I was just talking about, the patience on the offensive end. When Paw Paw takes their time, they're getting good shots and getting good looks. They just have to be patient. There's still a world of time to go in this game. 2 minutes and 17 seconds. It's currently a 4-point. Nate Lemaire is going to see if he can do something about that. Not yet. Chance to cut it to 3. Oh, excuse me, it's a 6-point game. Chance to cut it to 5. I don't look at the scoreboard before I start talking score. Cut it to 5 with this free throw. No good. Oh, it bounces in. Good job. 5-point game, 2:17. Marks with the ball up top. Marks over to Eastman. Back to Marks. DeGrande. Try to work it into Lopez. Lopez to the basket. Oh, and it falls. Good defense by the Red Wolves. Lopez made a play, and he's going to go to the free throw line with a chance to extend this lead back up to 7. And he does. Big play there by Nicholas Lopez. Sonnenberg back into the game. 1:45 to go for the Wolves. Still time. Lead is 7. Truman Brennan just off camera. There we go. Couldn't have seen him anyways. He was behind the coaches. Lemaire's got the ball. Back to Truman. Going to get Marinich into Eli. Nope, that was a little bit too late, but Lemaire gets it back, and Nate Lemaire's going to go to the free throw line again. Just a hair late on that pass, but it worked.
Otsego foul number 34, Landon Eastman, his 4th, team 3rd. Nate Lemire.
So Nate Lemaire's at the line. 2 shots. Paw Paw's down 8. 1:33 to go. Oh, missed the first. Free throw shooting, games like this is super important. Lemaire hits the second. Coach Beery's going to take a timeout. We're going to talk about this. 7-point lead, minute 33. This is where the new rules do not favor the team that's trailing. We have 3 fouls to give before Otsego will even go into a shooting mode. And when they do, it's 2 shots every time. No comeback on the 1-and-1 trail anymore. However, the one bonus to this new format is when you have these fouls to give, you can play a lot more aggressive. So with 3 fouls to give here, Paw Paw has to go after the ball and aggressively try to take it away. And if you know what, if they can jar it loose without a call, all the better. They do get a call. It really doesn't hurt them. All it does is resets the ball and puts Otsego back on the offense. So right now, there is no excuse for Paw Paw to not be all over everyone who touches the ball because it really doesn't hurt you. The only thing you have to be a little bit leery of at this is the flagrant foul. So you got to make sure that you're going for the ball. You make sure it's not overly physical, but you also got to make sure that you are after it. Two dribbles maximum from anybody who touches the ball. Otsego to inbound at the end line. Gobbles to inbound. Got Vanderos. Got to take the ball. Right there. Got to take the ball. And this is, I think, too, I don't think the players are used to these rules yet. You know, there's a good play by Baron Marinich, but, you know, you've got to go after the ball more aggressively than you ever have in the past. Because not only that, but you've got to get them up to that 5 foul mark at some point here, too, if you're going to come back. Otsego has no interest in scoring, so this is all risk, no reward. You've got to go after them. If somehow they give up a layup, they give up a layup, but you've got to go after the ball. Right there, that's a perfectly played ball, and that's going to be a foul. That's going to be a push on Lopez. So Paw Paw's going to get the ball. 7-point game, minute 15. They played that excellent. You know, you've got to take the risk and go after it. When they go after it, you know what? Be aggressive with the shot block. If they don't call it, they don't call it, and that's what happened there. Eli down. Oh, and Lemaire had Marinich and didn't get the ball across. Big scrum on the ground. That's going to be Paw Paw ball. Lemaire had Marinich streaking to the basket. Didn't see him. I think every player on the court was on the floor on that one. Lingbeek back into the game. Gobbles comes out. Ball is going to be inbounded. That goes into Marinich. Bowen back to Marinich. Now this is one of those times where Paw Paw can't take too much time. They're down 7. Gotta go. There's a shot. Good rebound by Lemaire. He's gonna go up. They're gonna get a foul call. Nate Lemaire is keeping Paw Paw in this game. Lemaire's first is good. 6-point game, 45 seconds to play. And now I talked about being aggressive. You got to even be more aggressive now. The time is not your friend. Go after it right now. Paw Paw needs to immediately foul no matter what. Go after the ball. There it is. Bowen's there. Timeout by Otsego. Going to do a little tiny readjustment during this timeout. I haven't had to do one in a while. Okay, I think we're readjusted to where we need to be. (51-46) Otsego. 42.7 seconds to go in the game. Paw Paw on defense. Otsego ball on the baseline underneath Paw Paw's basket. absolutely need the most aggressive of play here. Grab the ball. Next foul is going to send them into a 2-point foul, which we've got to have. That's the best way to win. And that's what Marinich does. Nice play. Going after the ball. I mean, we don't have much choice here. Still down 5. And now this becomes a free throw shooting contest. Vander Ross is going to shoot for Otsego. Nolan Vander Ross at the line for Otsego. First free throw is short. And much short. That's going to give the student section a reason to get in the game right there. Second free throw from Vander Ross. And overcompensated long. Paw Paw with the rebound. Then they're going to push. Truman to the basket. Euro step. No call on a terrible no call. Oh. Paw Paw may have just seen their chance to come back in this game, go with a no whistle. Had everything they needed there. Truman Brennan with a beautiful Euro step to the basket. Sure looked from here like he had an arm on his back, but no whistle, so we're going to play on. Marks is going to go to the line. Free throw is up. Free throw's good. Absolutely crushing moment there for the Paw Paw Red Wolves. That takes it up to 6. Miss there. Good rebound by Marinich. We're getting the free throw misses we need. Brennan. Eli Sonnenberg for 3. No good. Lemaire right there again. 4-point game. Otsego got a... I think we got a call on Truman Brennan for a hold. It's actually a smart play. That's a smart play because it stops the clock. The clock was running there. Marks to shoot again. 4-point game, 14.4 seconds to go. Otsego misses another one. This is when your knees start to knock. See your teammates up there missing them. You want a lot of extra pressure on yourself. 4-point game. Missed it again. Marinich with the rebound. Bowen's going to go up. Throws it away. And Otsego is going to be able to run this one out. Marks is going to get fouled with 1.1 seconds to go. Paw Paw gave it quite an effort, and they really did a nice job in that comeback. Got the free throw misses that they were looking for, but they just weren't able to capitalize on the offensive end. And that's going to be the story tonight. You know, Paw Paw had some chances, just couldn't put the ball in the basket when they needed to. But I'll tell you what, this is a scrappy young Red Wolves team missing 2 of their normal starters. And we saw some really, really good play out there from some of our younger players tonight. So this is positive, positive, positive moving forward for the Red Wolves. Get a shot of the stats of the players that are still in the game. So Otsego marks at the line. Makes that one. That's going to make it. That's going to make it a 6-point game. Sonnenberg's just going to catch the ball and run it out. So our first basketball broadcast of 2024 is in the books. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, the final here from Paw Paw. Paw Paw 48, Otsego 54 in a Wolverine Conference battle. Hope to see you guys next time. The plan is to try to do some games when both the boys and the girls are at home at the same time, so we can get both of them on the air. So we'll be looking at some Friday nights. I think next week is our next one. So hope to see everybody there. Hope you enjoyed everything. Signing off for the Red Wolves Network.